the honors, and we are underway at MetLife Stadium. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
You always worry about those small receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Almost.
Up by DJ Reed.
I didn't even see that screen.
They're going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early. They hope that will keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Come on, him over here.
Let's see what you got.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. Throw right side complete to Carter. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
All right.
They'll run with Carter.
Yeah.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Oh, it's already
You
reflection
definitely do
time?
not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
That's what I picked.
Now that'll bring up second down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
We got 4. We got 4.
Okay.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, second and 15.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Damn.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out.
How was that? I don't see how that was a intentional run. It looked like intentional run. That did not look like intentional grounding.
So
I was
now
outside
it's
of the
third and
tackle
long,
box.
because
I was
remember,
outside
they
of the,
also lose it down on the grounding call.
They saying I went outside of the tackle box.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now it's Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Hardman on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10.
I'm gonna run this again. Let me see if you can listen against this. I'm gonna run this one.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Oh, good hit.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Good hit, because they ain't let me
They
turn
come
around
up
and try
now
to hit
third
that
and
pass.
5 following the incomplete pass.
What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do?
Mahomes now to
Over here.
throw.
Oh, that's you, Sauce.
Pass broken up.
Oh, Sauce was over there
Excellent coverage
lurking.
there on third down. down.
That's what I like to see, boy.
Easy one to hold on to.
Sauce was over
They
there
moved the ball
lurking.
okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
I like this one. Oh, what the fuck? I did not want him in this.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Good defense.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
That's
Boy,
good
a
one-on-one
curious
defense
decision
right
to
there.
go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So
That
from
was
the
good
39
one-on-one
now, they'll come up on a
defense
1st
right
and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you
Definitely
do it.
didn't go
And I
through
feel
my
awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Colin Saunders in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Accurate punt.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Coffin corner.
And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
What kind of stuff is
Switch
that?
over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Catches
I
made
couldn't
by
hit stick.
Hardman.
Good
And
pass.
he gets this one just shy of the 35.
I wanted
to
to hit stick him.
23 yards on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Oh, yeah, I'm back there.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Oh, he broke
And
that.
they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Oh, he got hit. He got hit. He got hit. Good tackle. That's how you hack, man. Hit this nigga Mahomes. Good fucking
that ball
tackle.
needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
All right, fuck out of here.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. Like so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. A beautiful fake. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Play action. It's Wilson. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape for the 1st and goal.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
Look in that end zone.
And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And
I couldn't have tackled
him on the other side of midfield.
That's all right.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Good tackle.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Mahomes now on 1st down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
Sauce over there.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Screen play, McKinnon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Mahomes going to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
All right, hold him for 3. Hold him at 3.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt right. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And all the game fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Well, I see what they were trying to do there.
Yeah.
Escaped from the everyone, and that's
I didn't even know I wasn't
open person,
doing
no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close
we'll
and close quickly.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
That's a what's the name? We'll do those first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, so we basically got that.
Here's Wilson.
Oh man, I had somebody.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Why is Barrios in this play?
4th down. Here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my. He pulled it in. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout.
And they let me get that timeout off late, too.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
That shit shouldn't do that thing. It's the second half.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. Zerline's kick is up and through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
What fool, Uncle Joe?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
Okay.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers.
They
Because
don't
they probably
respect our line
allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Wilson. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Wasn't even guarding that receiver.
On Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Damn.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this 3rd quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points and not really with a lot of hope.
Yeah.
With that touchdown,
they gave it to
in
him.
this game.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Capitalize off a mistake.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That pick was fake, though, but it's all right.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On second down, a run with Carter. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Damn, I got caught.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here.
I feel like
it's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
I know what they're on.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense,
Mike is not
going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And just a yard to go here on second down.
Nigga is playing press fucking man.
The slot man in motion right. On second down, a run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson to throw.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got Ruckert.
Use it.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down and 8.
Look at this shit.
Ball again on 2nd down. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
The Bills got it.
This offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Slot man moves right. Now Wilson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Yeah. That's some basic ass pass right there. Try this one. I feel like the game moving slow or something. I don't give a fuck. We about to go.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
That's right. Should have went for the pass breakup. That was kind of crazy right there, though.
All the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for
I really thought he was going to burn him. I am not afraid. Fuck that.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Try that nigga can't guard Garrett.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson.
Nah, he can't guard Garrett Wilson.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wilson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And these guys, sir, they're not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Paul ought to give up the middle. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jets will add to their 4th quarter lead.
All right.
The first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time, they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here in this drive does very little at this stage. John Franklin Myers,
started the drive.
To drop him. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Hit it. Pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Hit him where it hurts.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Barrios.
I'm going. Oh, what?
It's
that
a
random
return of 29 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
They should have let me take that to the crib.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 55 rushing yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Right in there.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's to the 2-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now, I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now is Wilson, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And
we on that nigga Hartman.
Intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Mahomes. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's going to let it fly. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue. That's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late. And they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway.
Hey.
Once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
We're going to do this Call of Duty song. Definitely want to defense again.